Welcome back to the Lexi's Leukemia channel. Today we're going to the doctor's.
Well, good afternoon, Lexi's Leukemia Warrior family. Real quick, I wanted to jump in the vlog and let you know what's going on. So we are headed to the doctor. We're just gonna kind of give you a snapshot of our afternoon. I picked her up from school early so we could head to the pediatrician. It's the end of the day, so she's only missing like the last hour of school. But the surgery team and the anesthesiology team at Children's who's doing her teeth surgery require her to have a checkup with her primary care pediatrician within the month leading up to her surgery. It has to be a month before. So her last oncology visit doesn't count, or we could have used that. It could have been with the oncology team, but we can't, so we have to do this. Basically, they want to make sure that everything checks out and that her lungs are good, especially she's had that croupy cough we've been trying to get rid of. So hopefully it's all gone and we are good to go and get the okay from the pediatrician. Basically, they're just going to fill out this little form for Children's and then send it off. And then the day of, Children's will still have their anesthesiology team come down. It's just like whenever we did it when she was on treatment, like everybody and their brother comes and listens to her lungs. They have to make sure that the lungs are completely clear or they cannot do anesthesia because it can compromise your airway. We did have one issue of that once somewhere in treatment, and I do believe I got that on video. If I can find it, I'll link it up there for you. But otherwise, that's what's going on today. So this is the last bit of surgery prep. And then we'll probably have to buy all the soft foods because I doubt she's gonna feel like chewing for a bit. But luckily for us, the surgery happens on a Wednesday and then she's off school that Thursday and Friday due to parent-teacher conferences. So it worked out really well how we planned it. So if she's not feeling well the next 2 days, then she can just stay home and not have to worry about missing school because she's not gonna have school. That was just, they gave us 2 dates. Literally, there was only 2 dates that we had, so that's the one we chose. So at least she was missing the least amount of school possible. So we are gonna head to the pediatrician's office, and then we are heading to her after-school program at Church Pioneer Club. And then after that, it's the Monday race against time to get to dance. So we'll see you in a little bit. We made it to the pediatrician's office, so we're gonna see. Hopefully, Children's faxed over the form they needed. I called them last week and I said, hey, our appointment's Monday. They need to know what form you have because according to the pediatrician's office, they told me every place has a different form, so it's too much to keep all of them on hand. So hopefully the dental place from Children's fax the forms over. And there's that coughing again. So hopefully we're gonna get rid of that before next Wednesday. Well, we just got out of the pediatrician's office. That was a fun time. I mean, Lexi's lungs sound great, but she does still have the tinge of the cough. Pediatrician said it could last all winter, but it seems like she's on the tail end of it if she's coughing up green goop, and just try to do the best we can until next week and see if that will be enough for the anesthesiology team to say she is good to go for surgery. They'll call us on the phone, hopefully on Monday, and give us our MPO instructions and all of our pre-op instructions for her surgery. And then they give you this little survey over the phone that asks you questions about cold symptoms, coughing, respiratory. So basically, if she still has that cough, we're gonna have to let them know. It just depends. We'll see what's going on. I really hope we don't have to postpone it. If I'd had my way, we would have this done over the summer. And I know they're really busy, and I do not like to speak ill of Children's. We love it. It's an amazing hospital. Never had a bad experience there, but if I had to rank all my experiences there, I think the dental department would fall on the bottom. Just for the simple fact, it's been very frustrating to schedule with them. The nurse coordinator was able to call them and get an appointment scheduled right away for May when she found out we needed a referral, because our primary dentist was like, ooh, her teeth are bad. So then we went to the appointment in May, and they says, yes, she's a candidate. She needs this surgery. We're going to wait to hear back from anesthesiology whether or not she needs to be at your specialty care center on 40 or if she needs to do it on the regular floor 6. It would all depend on how good of a candidate she wants for the anesthesia and stuff. She's had it a lot, but only ever at Children's, not their like satellite office. So then I waited and waited for that phone call to tell us that we'd been scheduled and when the date was, and we never got one. So June rolls around, and I started calling in June, and the same answer I kept getting from the nurse coordinator was, it's their scheduler for the dental department, is, oh yeah, she's one of the ones on my list that I'm working on to get scheduled. We'll let you know. So finally, in July, I went to Lexi's oncology checkup. I can link that video up above. And I literally called them while I was in the room with the oncologist. And I was like, I am on floor 9 oncology. If we cannot get this scheduled today, I can have the oncologist or the nurse coordinator for the oncology team reach out to you to get this scheduled. My daughter's teeth are wasting away. We need to get this done. What can we do to like speed up this process? Because now 2 months have gone by and nothing. Like, I understand if you're very busy, but even if you have to schedule us way out in the future, at least we're scheduled and have a date. And then if something else should open up sooner and something gets canceled, we'll take it. But at least just get us on the books. So then lo and behold, all of a sudden she goes, oh, you're already here today. Okay, hang on just one moment. Let me pull up your child's file. And then suddenly, magically, randomly, she gets back on the phone and she has 2 dates that can be done in October. And could we pick one? Like, seriously, it doesn't need to be that hard. Like, it doesn't. I literally had to threaten them with my oncology team calling them. And that was like, oh, wait a minute, we don't want that. Like, I would have walked down there in person and spoke to them at the desk if I had to. So then, fast forward to this appointment, and they called me last week as they were reviewing their appointments for this week, and they said, hey, so we need the form, whatever form they need to be seen prior to surgery. You need to bring it or have them fax it to us. Apparently everybody, like I said, needs different types of vitals. I think I said this whenever we were coming to the appointment. So that was the plan. So I called them last week and could not get a hold of that scheduler to save my life. She was at the other location, something. So I called and spoke to the front desk, and they said they were going to leave all the pertinent information and she would fax the form. Okay. We get here to the appointment today. They have not faxed the form. And then we had the pediatrician's person call them, who said they were going to fax it right away. And then we went to leave. We asked if they ever were able to get it faxed. And so she called them back because she hadn't seen it while we were standing there, just in case. And the lady on the phone says, oh, well, no, I faxed it, but I haven't gotten a confirmation back yet. So maybe it didn't go through. But if you're in the Epic system, which they're all on Epic, they're all through the same organization, BJC Healthcare, then it's fine. They'll be able to see all of the pediatrician's notes in the file, and you will be good to go. So the lady on the phone gave us her name. She's like, tell him you spoke to Brittany if there's any issues. So I've got this one name, and I'm like, okay. And then I've got the notes, obviously, in my MyChart app. So if need be, I guess that's what we're going to do. So, oh, I don't know. I hope this goes through, right, Lex?
Mm-hmm.
So, we're going to leave the pediatrician's office. We're going to head to Pioneer Club. And then we'll probably throw in a few clips of dance here at the end. and then we will go ahead and close out the video after dance. We just got home from dance class. It's been a long day. So, Lexi, what do you want to tell everyone after your long day here?
Subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we upload another video. Bye.